Well, it's kind of a drizzly evening out tonight, but we're going to go out and see what we can get shaken on DoorDash and Uber Eats. And we're going to talk about cherry picking. So let's go make some money. Well, one of the questions that many people have is whether you should be cherry picking your orders or if you should keep your acceptance rate really high. And I don't make it any secret that I keep my acceptance rate high. Right now it's at 78%, which makes me in the gold program, but I only need 2 orders tonight. I'll be back in the platinum again. I like keeping my acceptance rate high because it does give you access to some perks that cherry picking is not going to give you access to, like the large order program, like catering orders. So you may get some of those. You have priority for the higher paying orders. And I don't like to have to schedule my day. I like to be able to just push the Dash Now button, go out and get started working. That's available on Uber Eats, but on DoorDash, you have to either live in an area where that's constantly available, or you have to be a Platinum Dasher or a Top Dasher, depending on which system you're in, to be able to make that Dash Now always available. There may be times when you can't Dash Now. That's a possibility, but it's very rare when you're a Platinum Dasher. I haven't seen a time yet when I didn't have access to the Dash Now button. That being said, you might want to experiment a little bit. If you want to try cherry picking, go ahead and try it. Knock your acceptance rate down to 10%. See if it makes sense for you to decline a lot of offers in order to only take the ones that are paying the best. You're not going to get them as frequently if you're scraping the bottom of the barrel. Those who have a higher acceptance rate are going to get access to them first. But there may be times whenever they're passed down to you and you're able to go ahead and accept them. So anyway, long story short, I like to be in the Platinum Dash or at least at that level, because I like the perks that are available. It's not easy to stay above 80%. Sometimes I do take orders that don't make sense, and I grumble a little bit while I'm delivering them, because I know that I'm kind of wasting my time. But in the long run, it may be worth it to you, because if you keep that acceptance rate higher, you do get the additional perks and access to orders. You have the priority access to the better paying orders. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. My DoorDash is running, but I want to get in a busy area, get Uber Eats turned on. So let's go ahead and roll on this, and we'll see how tonight goes. I'm going to stay out it's 5:30. I'm going to try and stay out till 8. So this is a great example of an order that may not make much sense until you look at it closely, and then you find out that it does. I forget, it was like $3.50, I think, going 3.1 miles. And it's taking me essentially where I wanted to go. So I'm basically getting paid to drive to my Dash and get things started. So not a great order, but hey, it's better than driving there and not getting paid for it. So let's go ahead and get this McDonald's order picked up. Well, my mom always told me if you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all. So I guess I should just keep my mouth shut at this point. But 11 minutes. I was waiting for that McDonald's order. If I would have been in there another minute, I could have unassigned it without it affecting my completion rate. But well, they weren't busy, but man, that guy just was not into his job. And he even passed it off onto another employee that got the order done. But good grief. Okay. enough belly aching. Let's go get this one dropped off. 6 minutes.
Right.
It's going to a gatehouse. I've dropped off to this guy before. I know who he is. So let's get her done.
Delray Beach, Florida 33445.
Hello.
USA.
There you go. Enjoy.
Hand in to me.
Thanks.
I am at the gatehouse.
Oh, anyway, a little confusing, but we got her done. So I got my orders paused. I'm about a mile away from where I want to be, and I do not want to confuse DoorDash into thinking that I'm somewhere else and they'll send me way out of my way. Going out to that area where I usually park with the Indian restaurant and pizza place, and Chipotle and Jersey Mike's, a couple other places, Chinese food. And we'll see what we can get shaken. It's 5:50, so that one, well, I got Old Blue here. Tells me it took me 17 minutes, so I don't know, maybe 16 minutes to get that dropped off. That's not real good. $14 per hour, so that's pretty lousy. But if it didn't take 10 minutes at McDonald's to get the food bagged up, it was a Big Mac and 10 chicken nuggets. wasn't like a special deal or something. Well, I made it to my area, and we're just gonna sit here and see what happens. I have DoorDash fired up. I've got Uber Eats going, and I'm in a hot spot. I mean, I'm in a hot zone. Let me see. The Italian restaurant is the actual spot, which is 500 feet that way. I don't see any other DoorDashers in the parking lot, which is probably a good sign that there's not many people out tonight, or it means that they just picked up a round and I'm going to be sitting here a while, perhaps. So let's just see what goes on. Okay, well, I did have to wait here a while. I actually did a little bit of work on my phone, some of my internet work, but this order came through $6.50 plus, going, what was it, 8/10 of a mile? Something like that, from the Italian restaurant just up the road here. And the beautiful thing is that I've delivered to these people before, and if I'm not mistaken, I've got a decent hidden tip waiting for me. So let's go ahead and get this dropped off. We'll keep it nice and hot in the pizza bag. Let's go. Well, it's not a pizza. It'll actually fit down in a dasher bag, so let's go ahead and... They give you these free DoorDash bags. They're kind of nice, but they're kind of awkward too. Keep meaning to get another delivery bag. So anyway, I mean, we're only going... Let's see, how far are we going?
Drive west, then in 200 feet,
So,
left.
6/10 of a mile. But anyway, the customers love to see you pulling it out of a hot bag. So let's go ahead and get this dropped off. Hi there. I've got a let me see, DoorDash drop off for You drive. Thank you. Yeah, sure, no problem. All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Turn left to stay.
And we're in.
Woohoo!
So what started out as a $6.50 order with a hidden tip turned into a $12.50 order because of the $10 tip. Really nice. I love delivering there. That's not the first time I've done that. They always tip like that. So some people just appreciate good service. So that's why it's good to give good service. But anyway, I was just pulling away from there, and I got this order. I mean, it was like 10 feet from the driveway. This order, bringing me back to Mamma Mia's, $6.75 for 2.6 miles. So it's heading east a little bit. I went ahead and took it. And as I pulled in the parking lot, I got this one, little stack order, an additional $9.50, going an additional 6.6 miles. And this one's over off of A1A, so it's over at the beach. So we'll end up about 6 miles to the east of where we're at now, but we're going to make about $16 in the process. So let's go ahead and get this going. We've got the Mamma Mia's in the back in the hot bag. So they do a really nice job. They put stuff in a cardboard box so it's easy to transport. Just slid it right in the hot bag. Now we're going to head in here to the Indian restaurant, pick up some food. Let's go get it dropped off. We got 8 minutes and 20 seconds on blue. Let's see how quick we can get this dropped off without rushing. You know, we're not in a big rush, but anyway, I like to know how long it takes. Let's get going. Hi there. I've got a pickup for DoorDash.
What is the name?
So we've got 2 orders of food in the car. We're going to get this buckled in. 11 minutes, 12 minutes. Let's get her dropped off.
Woohoo!
Well, it took about 18 minutes, and we got that first one dropped off, $6.75, not too shabby. Now we're heading for our second drop off. We got 6 miles to go, 15 minutes, an additional $9.50 if memory serves. So we're rolling and on our way to our second drop off. Figured I'd drive down this road. I've never been down this road before. It goes right by the intercoastal. It's really nice. But anyway, just wanted to share the view with you. I've been by this road hundreds of times, have never been down it, so it's kind of nice for me to see what I'm missing too.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Hi, sorry. Sorry.
Okay, so
You got the babies. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
you're welcome. Enjoy.
Thanks.
So we got some Bud's chicken sitting in the car with us. Yeah, Bud's chicken's like a staple in this area. You know, they got chicken and shrimp and fish and hush puppies. But we're sitting at about 7-8 minutes. Got 8 minutes to go. So I picked up that Bud's chicken and we're heading for the drop off now. We're sitting at about 15 minutes, but I've only got 3 minutes to go. So we're going to go ahead and get this dropped off. I'm in a nice busy zone. I was able to switch zones. They offered it to me when I dropped that order off at the ocean, the last order I dropped off. And interesting, since I didn't stop a dash and restart, it didn't reset my stats. So my stats at the end of the night are going to be what they are. We got another hour yet to go, half hour I think. Let's get this order dropped off. Well, we got that order dropped off and got a little lost in the neighborhood, which I forgot about that neighborhood. But we got another one on our way there, $8.50, going 3.3 miles, picking up some Mediterranean food. Let's go. Okay. So 4 minutes and 20 seconds, we're back in the car. Forgot to confirm the pickup, but let's see. We have got 13 minutes to go. So let's get her dropped off. Now see, let me put it back on dash cam. These are the moments that you get to capture whenever. Now you wouldn't see stuff like this if you weren't out door dashing. So anyway, I'm sure that it's a nice moment between two people. So hopefully they don't mind me sharing. Let's go. So it's getting kind of dark out here. Got some thunderstorms in the area. Looked off to my right, down to the south of us, and I saw this interesting cloud formation. Thought I'd snap a picture of it for you. Anyway, you just never know what you're going to see when you're out here delivering food. So I'm going to get this one dropped off. We'll see what's shaking next. Woohoo! Well, we're calling it a night. It's storming and dark, and I just don't feel like being out anymore. So I'm going to head home, get some more work done at home. So what do we got? We got 6 total deliveries. We're back in the platinum again. I was out for about 3 hours, but really not, because I stayed home for about a half hour of it. So, but 2 hours and 3 minutes of active dash time, $47, not too bad. Once we're solid in the platinum again, I'll start taking more Uber Eats, focus more on the money. So anyway, it's all good. Thanks for following along and riding with me, liking, subscribing, commenting, and we'll see you on the next one.